Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is going to be for my May video, basically, like my starting month. So not necessarily the start of the month, but my May, where's my money going in May video. So for the month of May, we are on the 4th, so happy Star Wars Day to you if you are a Star Wars fan. And my coffee has already come out. I already went ahead and decorated and started my May budget just because we've had so much time on our hands recently, or I have at least. So like, here's June, so pretty. Oh wow, washi. And one of the things that I really wanted to do was use my washi. So here I am, and I'm using it. I really like this one for like the metallics. I think it's so pretty. And then for the next few months, I decided to have full page spreads for my expense trackers. And here's August, some more fun washi that I've had probably for like 4 years or 2 years. I don't even know how many years. And September. And September is actually the end of as far as I can track moving forward, because then here's my tracker for my unemployment. And what I do in my budget calendar agenda journal is I've been moving backwards. So here I'll have all the trackers, and then here I have all the budgets. So getting back to May. So for the month of May, I have my Death Wish coffee. I'm not going to be charged my gym membership because there's a hold on the membership until we can open gyms again. And then my therapy's on the 6th, but I'm thinking about canceling it because I feel like I just talked to her and I don't know what I want to talk about. These last few weeks have really been a blur for me, and I don't really have anything to say right now about that. So for the 8th is usually where my biggest bills come out. It's my Taste Freedom, my Barkley, and my Discover. I already made the minimum on my Discover card, so I scratched that out, and then I already made the minimum payment for my Chase card in April, I'm sorry. So I scratched that out, so that money won't be coming out. So I'll just have my Barkley coming out on the 8th. For my next payment, it'll be my car insurance. It went down a few dollars to $79 from like 83. So that's gonna come out on the 11th. And then on the 17th will be my next big due date, where it's going to be the Halo Beauty supplements, the auto loan, and my cell phone. And then I had the sticker down here from the Happy Planner budget sticker book. Tell your money exactly where to go, and you'll not wonder where it went. So I just thought it was a good place to put it. Here I have my notes for May. So this is going to be the breakdown that I have. Let me physically bring it closer. So I'm starting the month with $1,900. My credit union, I have $1,175 that I'm going to put on it, which will bring the balance down to $725. From Ally, I'm putting in $355, brings the balance down to $370. I received the cash back from Mercari, so that's going to be $23, brings it to $370, $347. The coins, I have $37 in coins, so that'll be deposited, brings it to $310. I don't know if you can even see that. And then I have $310 in cash that I'm also going to deposit through my credit union, which will bring the balance down to $0. So 5/1, I had a bank appointment to deposit my coins and my cash, so I deposited a total of $347. And then on 5, at the end of like the day, not the end of the day, but I guess by like by noonish, the money was deposited and available. I thought it was going to take a few days. So since I saw it was available, I immediately made that payment on my credit union. and I made the payment as well from my bill pay account, and by 5/2, my Discover card showed a $0 balance. So, yay! Very exciting. I cannot tell you how thrilled I am to know that my Discover card has been paid off. I guess it's 2 months early, 3 months early, because all of the interest was going to go through on July 22nd, and I was freaking out. So I don't have a lot of money in savings. I don't have an emergency fund. I barely have enough money to cover my bills this month, but I don't have that one credit card that's going to basically take over my life for as many years as it could have. So I just have 2 cards left, and those cards, because the interest has already been tacked onto them, it's going to be a lot easier to pay them off, because I can just put it in a regular tracker and it'll do the math for me to figure out how to pay them. But the next card I'm going to work on is going to be the Chase Freedom card. Maybe. I should probably work on the Barkley card, as that was my original goal, to stick with the avalanche method. I think what I'll do is if I can find a way to pay my Chase card within 4 months, then I'll do that. And that way it's just one less card in a really short amount of time, and then I'll start working on my Barkley card. But I know that card's not going to be paid off by October, so I'll just deal with it basically and figure out what to do in that sense. But anyway, that's probably me just rambling on again. So for my expense tracker, I decided to give myself a small amount of space for this month, because I shouldn't be spending that much money anyway, since we're still stuck inside. For my bill pay expenses, I started the month with $809.17, because I moved over from my income account $500 so that I could immediately pay the Discover card and still have money to pay my bills. So my Discover payment was $378, left me a balance of $431.17. My credit union, I started the month with $1184. I added $347 to give me $1531, and I paid off my remaining Discover payment of $1,522, which gives me a balance of $9 in my credit union. My cash expenses, I had a huge snafu where I couldn't figure out where the money came from or didn't come from or anything, so I had tried counting it all here, and I still have a different number. So basically it's $160.95. Of the $160, I think, if I can find it, I guess I wrote it somewhere else. Basically, $6.95 is change, just change. And then $160 comes from money that I had taken out in March, and I deposited part of it, and then I didn't for the other part. So I'm going to just write it down. So basically it was $400 that I took out for my emergency, just in case I needed the cash fund. Then I decided I needed to go to the ABC store. So that was $36.33 total. I didn't bring my change purse because I forgot. So that left me with a balance of $363.67. I also thought it was a good idea to take out some cash. So I took out $102. Just as to give me a small buffer for some things for next month, this month. And that was $102. So that leaves me with $261.67. And this was going to be for my envelopes, and I added from my envelopes $49. I had $40 in my hobbies fund, I had $6 for World of Warcraft, and I had $3 in a friend account where I was like, oh, I'm gonna, have money to spend time with friends, like treat them to ice cream or buy a pizza so we can have game nights. But that hasn't happened recently, so why am I holding on to $3 when I can basically use it to pay my debt? So when I added this gives me the $310 that I deposited into my credit union to pay for my Discover card, which means I gave myself 102 for my cash envelopes. So here's 102 plus so I have 160 total now. So 160, I guess it's really, what's 160 minus 6, 10, 154. So 154 minus 102 is 52, which should have been what I was left with in the month of April. And this is the part where every time I've tried to film this video, my numbers keep going wacky. So let me see if I have $52 from April. What is that? So if I have 121 minus 10, right, because I spent 10 on eggs, that gives me 111 minus 49. So it's 0, 10, 11, 2, 6. The only thing I can think of, 52 minus is $10. So, say minus 52. 52, which is 10. So the only thing I can think of is this $10 has to be change. It has to be. Where I didn't realize I had $37 in coins plus all this, which isn't really counted right now. Because for my dimes, I just have them in here, and that's so fancy. I have $4.30 in dimes, and I have $1.70 in nickels. So the only thing I can think of is my coin pouch that holds a lot of coins. It's the same coin pouch. I've been using this for a couple years now, and it was so full. It was so full. And I had to have had $10 in here in coins. And maybe that's where the discrepancy is coming from. That's the only thing I can think of at this point. I don't know where the $10 is coming from. So I'm just going to leave April alone. I don't know if I already said that or not in the last video, that I just want April to be done. And I'm going to start May here with 160.95. I should probably make a note for myself. Today is the 4th. So 5, 4. We'll say total coins is $6.95. If I can figure out how to do a split screen for the videos, I'll put here or something where I was trying to count all the coins. For my $6, that is. So that is my total coins, not including my cash, like the actual bills. So yeah, so I think that's good. For my Chase Rewards card, or rewards, yeah, Chase Rewards, ours rewards. I started the month with $0, but I already made a transaction of $159.69. This money is going to come out of my medical savings, so I'm not too worried about it because I'm considering it like a health account or health expense. But that's my goal for May. My Discover card has been paid, and I'm just going to make sure that my May bills are covered. Probably in another video, I'll go over like my sinking funds and where I am with some of those. Maybe I'll film separately, or I'll cut out from my last video a cash showing of my envelopes. But this is basically it. And then maybe I'll put down here like a little checklist of my bills and my due dates, or just the bills and the numbers. Oh, one thing I should probably touch on is my credit cards. Okay. C3. So this is my Chase Freedom card. I forgot to put what I had for April as my April 1st date, but my May 1st date is $3,058.74. So very exciting there. And Discover, I started the month with $1,900, but this is officially $0, so it's very exciting. And then here's just where I did my little math thing. And then here is my Barclay card, where, again, I forgot to write down my total for April, but my May 1st balance is $8,528.74. So I'm very happy to say I am officially out of the 9,000s. It's very good. And hopefully this number will just continue being trended down. So we're downwards. So yes, it's very exciting. And I'm just glad that it's almost done. Not almost done, but I feel like now that my Discover card is paid, there's a better light for my debt journey. I can't describe, and maybe for you who have paid large sums of debt in the past, you understand, or recently you understand, I just feel happy, light, airy. I don't know how else to explain it. Everything else is fine. I still have a lot of debt, but it's gonna be fine. It's fine. This is just where I am right now, and this is fine. So if you enjoyed this video and you want to see how I do for the month of May, definitely remember to subscribe and like this video so I know you liked it, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.